Hey guys, so welcome back to Sisters on the Block. You're watching Emerald's vlog, you already know what it is or whatever. But today I'm actually bringing you guys new content that I haven't filmed. Usually weight loss is not what I do here, but I mean, why not? You know what I mean? It's how I lost like 70 plus pounds in quarantine, or what was supposed to be quarantine. So yeah, let's get into it. So I decided to lose weight at the end of 2019. I decided I wanted to personally lose weight. If you're only starting this weight loss journey because you feel like society is making you start weight loss or someone else is making you start weight loss, it will not go through. It's not, you have to do it for you. And if you want to, no matter what size you are, no matter your age, if you want to do this, then do it. Like, definitely go ahead and start. But if you know in your heart you're really not ready, then maybe watch this video and start small. Start with little habits. That's what I did. Let's get into why I lost weight. So as I was saying, I decided to lose weight at the end of 2019. Mostly it wasn't really because I had an actual issue with the way I looked personally. Like when I look back, I now have an issue on it because I know, how I feel now that I've lost the weight or lost like a good amount of the weight that I had. But when I was that size, I had no issue, like with my body image. With my body image, at least I thought. Like I thought I was perfectly fine. I was really happy with the way I looked. I mean, I did struggle when people took pictures of me and I felt like it wasn't my angle, which everyone does, especially when you have body dysmorphia or like all these different images of these perfect girls and these Instagram models. Of course you're gonna have issues with the way you look personally. And so because I was always comfortable with what I wear, and I never had an issue wearing a crop top or wearing tight clothes because I cared more about what my fashion looked than anything else. So I personally never had that issue, but I know when people decide to lose weight, that's where the want comes from, is because they personally feel like they can't wear certain clothes, which once again, you do not have to be a certain size to wear any clothes. I never had that issue personally, but I noticed like little things was making me super tired. I had no energy ever. Like, I mean, now I have a bad sleep schedule, but so my energy's low, but like back then, like going up the stairs was hard. Like it was like I would go up the stairs and I would be out of breath, I would walk a little bit and I'd be out of breath. And then I wasn't enjoying food anymore. Like I was just eating to eat. I personally have an overeating disorder, I would say. I tend to like be an emotional eater. If I'm sad, if I'm happy, I eat. And that's mostly because my family, black families, like we love to eat. Like, celebration, it's food, when it's morning, it's food, it's always food. And so I've always had an issue with portions. Like I always ate big portions. And my family, taught me as a kid to not waste food. So I lost that way of noticing my hunger cues. And hunger cues basically are like when you know your body is hungry, when you know you're full. I could never tell when I was full, and I always got too much and ate too much. Like I would like when I felt full, it was like a quick, you're full, and then I would eat. Like if I ate another bite, it would be gone. So I would keep eating. So like because of that, I always overate and I gained weight, obviously. And I noticed that like I don't gain weight super fast. I lose it pretty well, but I don't gain weight super fast. But I was noticing my clothes kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and honestly, like I was just worried that I would struggle to find the clothes that I liked in my size because I have such like, not unique, I'm kind of just a little basic, but like I have such a particular style, and my style is really important to me. So the thought of not being able to wear what I want worried me. It wasn't even weight loss for me. It was, I want to enjoy food and I want to cook, and I just want to like food again, because when I was, eating unhealthy, I was eating out all the time, and then it was like food just started tasting the same. Like, there's only so many chicken sandwiches and burgers and this and that and wings and tacos that can taste different before it all feels like it's just tasting the same. And that's what happened to me. Food felt very bland, and eating was a big chore. It was like, dang, I'm hungry. I really don't feel like eating, but I want to eat. And then I would overeat, and then it was just a bad cycle that I kept falling into. And so I decided, and then in 2019, like everybody, I'm like, I'm gonna lose weight. And I honestly didn't think I would take it as seriously as I did. I really didn't think I would go as hard as I did and lose amount of weight as I did. I thought I'd do it for a little bit, lose a little weight, and then, go back to what I did. That's what I thought. I didn't know how serious my brain wanted this and how serious I took it. I'm the type of person that likes slow processes. I don't like big changes in what I eat and big this and that. So everything I did was slowly but surely. So that's another thing. Before I get into how I did it, I want to say my weight loss was slower. I mean, it can definitely I'll teach my tips can be at a faster pace than what I did. I just personally like slower time because I don't like a lot of change, and I don't like fast weight loss. When people are like, I lost 100 pounds in 6 weeks, that's terrifying to me, and I just personally don't like that. But these tips can definitely be used for faster weight loss. I just like slower weight loss, so I slowed it down for myself so I can feel more comfortable about. Like I said, I did it slowly, so I would change small things. I used to drink regular pop all the time. You guys, I was a fiend for pop. Mountain Dew was my kicker. I love me some good Mountain Dew. I went from drinking, literally, I promise I used to drink, I don't even know, so many, actual bottles of Mountain Dew all the time. I used to drink Mountain Dew crazily. And I switched it to Diet Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew Zero. And then I went to flavored juices until I was just mostly on water. That's what I was doing. I was just drinking water. I gave myself 6 bottled waters a day, and then I would get that. And by the time, I'm at 4 bottles, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to pop. So I would grab a Mountain Dew Zero or some type of 0-calorie pop. And I would just be drinking it a little bit, and I didn't want it as much because I'm hydrated from all the water I had, and I feel a lot better because of all the water I had. Weight loss is definitely finding your calorie deficit. Cutting calories is the only way you lose weight, really. It's the most important way. Eating is the main way to lose weight. So finding your calorie deficit is where you need to start. I am 5'7", 5'8", and when I first started, I ate 1,500 calories. That was pretty low for my height, and I felt like I was hungrier a lot. So I'm up now when I am on a full weight loss journey, I could do somewhere between 1,500 to 1,800. I'll link a calorie calculator down below so you guys can use. It's your height, your weight, how active you are, and all of that, and it all goes into a number, and that's how you want to track it. When you eat, it's really seeing what you like to eat and making it a healthier option. For me, my favorite breakfast food was always eggs, bacon, pancakes, right? So I took pancakes and I made it a smaller portion. I turned my pork bacon for turkey bacon, and instead of 2 full eggs, I would do 1 egg and some egg whites. And that took, that 500, 600 calorie breakfast to about 300, 400. Changed my syrup to, instead of, regular syrup, to sugar-free syrup, so it's less calories. It's all about finding balance and portions and still enjoying food that you like, because I promise you, if you are eating a rabbit, because I've seen some weight loss videos and they're eating a kale salad like every day, like you're not, like it's not sustainable. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna enjoy yourself at all. I wouldn't enjoy myself. So it's finding food that you like and making it fit into your calorie, making it enjoyable for you. This process needs to be enjoyable. I cannot stress that enough. It needs to be enjoyable. It needs to be enjoyable for you. If you're a snacker, snack. Like, that's what I always say. If you're a snacker, snack. But change your chips to maybe like, now it's gonna sound weird. I personally like snacking on like cucumbers and stuff, but changing your chips to like some healthier, maybe like veggie straws or something healthier, but some similar to what you normally eat, you'll enjoy it. You know what I mean? I am a big, I like chocolate, I like sweets, I love them. So I always made sure I had many like candy bars with me to eat, because if I didn't like, the candy, like I'm not, like if I didn't have candy, I honestly would probably not have done it. Like, bro, I have to have a Reese cup. I cannot. And people are like, I like you're on a diet. Are you eating a Reese cup? Yes, I'm eating a Reese cup. Yes, Bethany, I'm eating a Reese cup today, because if I don't eat a Reese cup, I'll eat the Reese cup. Mind your business. Mind your business. I mean, okay, I also try to make like healthier Reese cups and like with like protein powder. No, I'm not doing that. I just can't. Like, I know like everyone's like, just make it healthier. Like, you can do that if you want, but like just eat a regular Reese cup and make it a smaller one. Like, don't like those like healthy Reese cups are not for me. They're not for me. God. Absolutely not. Jesus Christ. So as you find foods that you like and find recipes, if you're struggling to find recipes, by the way, look on YouTube. Look what I eat in a day. I love those. Those are what helped me a lot. And try and follow recipes like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Most of this weight loss, I did not work out. I probably had like 2 solid months of working out a good amount of times. And I would stop, and I would work out, and I would stop. I like going to the gym. That's my issue. I like going to the gym, y'all. Love it. I love being there. I love going to the gym and then putting my AirPods in and working out. Like leg days, love those. Like, I mean, I can't grow, but I've tried. I can't do it. Maybe if I was more consistent, I could. But the way my legs were looking and as strong as they were, girl, I had this little line in my calf, y'all. I could have been a calf model, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could have been a calf. So this is basically like a lot of weight loss without, without working out, because I can't. If you guys want to see somebody work out, do Carl on. I can't. I'm gonna try and get into it again, but let's be real. One thing that I love doing actually during weight loss is intermediate fasting. Love it. I love it. It's literally my favorite weight loss tip. Would definitely be intermediate fasting. Now, it's not for everything, and I'd say slowly get into it, but for me, it was one of my favorite things to do. Intermediate fasting, if you don't know, it's basically like a small fasting period every day. So there's different ones. It's like 16, 8, 12. I'm gonna put them on the screen because I cannot remember like off the top of my head. But there's different what time do you eat. So like you'll eat for 8 hours and fast for the rest. My favorite was the 12, 8. That was my favorite. So I would eat at like 11, but I wouldn't finish eating till 7. It's definitely harder at first. Like when you first start, your first full day is definitely hard. You're a lot especially if you're an early person, you want to eat a little an hour after you wake up. But with intermediate fasting, say I wake up at 7, I'm not eating till 11 sometimes, or most times I was eating at 11, 12. So I would be hungry, and the way I curb the hunger is water, tea, just little things. And then I would work out right before it was time to eat, and I would do an hour workout, And then when my workout was done, I was really hungry. So eating was even more satisfying. But with intermittent fasting, I suggest making sure you're hydrated and making sure you're ready for that. That's not something I would suggest jumping straight into when it's weight loss, just because of how disciplined it kind of is. But I saw I think I was shedding like 5-10 pounds a week with that. Okay, I might be pushing it, might have been like 5, but like it's definitely faster weight loss process. But like I said, I would not start off with that. And because of intermittent fasting, I found myself definitely like not having those late night cravings. That is what a lot of people struggle with, is like, you know, being up and then being like, oh, I don't know if I'm hungry or bored. And most of the time you're bored. I promise you, you're bored. You're up, there's nothing to do, you know, you're just chilling up and it's like midnight, why not eat something? So with intermittent fasting, you can find yourself, you know, having a better sleep schedule. I definitely noticed that. When I stopped eating at like 7 or 8, I would sleep by like 10. I would sleep and I wasn't hungry when I first woke up because my body got used to not eating until 11, that 11-12 period. What I did, meal prepping, y'all, when I posted on my own channel, meal prep, it was meal prepping. When you meal prep for a week, it is so tiring. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's so helpful. You don't have to constantly think about like, you know, what am I gonna eat? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't have anything cooked, let me just go get something to eat. It's definitely very helpful in the long run, but it is tiring. Like, I can't lie. Like, I know some people, they don't find it tiring, they find it enjoyable. If you like to cook, meal prepping is gonna be easy for you. But if you're not like, you're like cooking, yeah, it's gonna be kind of tiring, but it's definitely worth it in the end. You don't wanna eat, like, you don't wanna meal prep one lunch meal, one dinner meal. You wanna do like 2, maybe even 3, just because of how boring it will get. Like, I remember I only did like 1 lunch thing and then 1 dinner thing, and I was like, really by like the end of the week, I did not want it. Like, it was like 3 days in, I was like, I'm bored of this, I'm not eating this again. Now, you know, ignoring my meal prep that I really took the time out and made, and ended up, you know, just eating something else. That's basically like a big overview of how I personally lost weight. Right now though, I haven't taken I probably fell off my weight loss journey about November, October, but mostly because of like, we moved and it was just like a big, like, it's been like the last couple months of my life have been pretty stressful for me. And weight loss was just my back burner of my mind. So yeah, I'm definitely getting back in though. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm making this video. So I can remind myself and remind you guys how to lose weight, especially now it's 2021, you know, we're hopefully gonna be out of quarantine soon. And I know how hard it is, even though we still should be in quarantine. I know how hard it is to say no, especially when you're sitting at home and you're bored, you like what to do and there's food. Like, you know, eat, you know, DoorDash, do something, eat. But I want you guys to feel happier in what you eat and happier in how you look. And so we're gonna get back on track together, or start getting on track together, and we're gonna hold each other accountable. So yeah, when it gets real hard, you're gonna see your face slimming down, you're gonna see your clothes getting a little baggy, and you'll be like, you know what? It's not even that hard, bro. It's really not that hard, you know? I think what works for you is very important, and I hope you guys, I think that's it. It's very important. Everyone's different. Don't compare yourself. Intermittent fasting. Sorry if this video felt like a little all over the place. I was gonna make notes and follow my notes, but I didn't. I'm gonna start doing that so it doesn't feel so like I forgot something all the time. There'll definitely be a part 2. This one's just like kind of an overview of how I lost weight and tips on how to lose weight. My next video on weight loss will definitely be what I eat in a day to slowly lose weight, to get back on track. So yeah, that's definitely, I know a lot of people are like, I don't know what to eat, but that video will definitely help. So, you know, watch it when I upload it. I'll link it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. Comment down below, like, what tips do you have for weight loss, what helped you with losing weight, or any questions you have, and I'll be sure to answer them, as well as enlighten you. Oh, I wanted to say, when I started this weight loss journey, I was not comfortable enough to weigh myself. So if you feel as if you're not comfortable enough to weigh yourself, have someone else do it, or, you know, If you went to the doctor recently, that's where you start. I personally don't even remember what I started at. I know like somewhere I lost like 60 pounds and somewhere I lost 10 pounds. And it was kind of a bit hard. It's harder for me to know exactly how much weight I've lost because I was too like scared to weigh myself. And you know, if you start off like that and you're like, I cannot step on the scale, don't step on the scale. You know what I mean? Don't force yourself to do something that's completely out of your comfort zone. Because knowing my weight was completely out of my comfort zone. That's where I was at. Like, that's where I started. I was scared to weigh myself. Now I can get on the scale and be like, okay, I'm here. Like, I've been lower. Like, right now, I'm a little bigger than what my lowest has been because of that, like, month, like that 2 month, 3 month, you know, break I took from weight loss. Of course I'm going to be bigger. And I've accepted that. And I've learned to, you know, love that. It's okay. A little weight gain again is not that bad. And, you know, I can always lose it again, you know? I can lose it again, and that's important. You can lose the weight again if you take a break. If you, like I said, if you take that break that you feel like you need, you can lose it again. I mean, it's going to set you back. You have to accept that. Like if you take a break, it's going to set you back, and that's okay. You know, we all have our ups and downs. Like I'm gonna grab. We all have our ups and downs, and I don't want you to feel bad because you needed a break from something that's hard. Weight loss is hard. It's hard, and you know, some days it's stressful, and you feel like, do I even want to do this? I want to eat something. I don't want to think about it, you know? And it's like that. So, like I said, if you start at a point where you can't take that time and like look at that scale, don't do it, you know? Don't do it. I'm telling you, you don't have to do it. You can lose a little weight. You can see changes in you and then decide, okay, I'm ready to see how much I weigh. And I thought when I started, I was at what I am now. Like that's what I thought. And it kind of sucks not knowing what I started at. So I know all my gains, but I know I'm comfortable now. Like I'm comfortable to step on that scale. And I wasn't comfortable. I remember when I went to start this and I went to weigh myself, I cried. Like I did not want to go on that scale. And like everybody's like, just get on the scale, it's just numbers. And that's very important to know. That scale, that number that's going to show you, it does not determine you as a person. It doesn't make you any less beautiful. It does not like change who you are as a person. They are just numbers and they will never change anything. They're just numbers. It's a starting point, it's an end point, it's whatever it is you make it, but it does not change you as a person. It doesn't make you any less, you know, it doesn't make you any less deserving. So yes, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, comment down below any questions you have, and I'll be sure if they're like questions I thought can be answered quickly, I'll answer them. But if I feel like they need a whole like explanation, I'll be sure to do a part 2 on that. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to get started on this journey with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, I'll be back with fashion content too. Make sure you watch our last video. I don't know what that was, but I'll have our last video right here, or like one of our popular videos, and then I'll have my last video right here. You guys can watch more of me if you want. But don't forget to check out Lana and Cara too. They make amazing content, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.